Welcome! You're listening to the I'm Wired to Inspire podcast, creatively engineered by Nicole, the inspiration specialist. I'm Wired to Inspire is a powerfully packed 5-minute podcast filled with inspiration and encouragement to get you through your day. It's designed to inspire you to live your authentic purpose. Now stay tuned for your host, Nicole, the inspiration specialist, on today's episode of I'm Wired to Inspire.
It's Wired to Inspire Wednesdays with Nicole, the inspiration specialist.
Hey everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today on my podcast. It is Wired to Inspire Wednesdays, and y'all, I have a special treat for you today. Now, if you are familiar with the show at all, guys, on Friday, so moral to the meme, I usually have someone on who is a mentor in some respects, but they're a mentor from afar, so a famous person or someone that is not easily accessible to get in everyday life, and they drop us, gems and wonderful information to add value to our lives and to our success, right? Well, this man is one of those to me, Dr. Tony Evans, and I absolutely love his ministry. He's based out of Dallas, Texas. At some point, I believe I will be highlighting him as a mentor from afar, but today, this is something that God has been putting on my spirit for over a week now, and I had to find a way to get this for you so that you can hear it. So he was a part of something called The Scroll. And The Scroll was an event. It was a movie, and it was multiple pastors, and they were all giving testimonies. Okay, he did one called Providence. Now these are all 2 to 3 minute testimonies, but they are literally powerful and life changing. I think it came out maybe in like 2014, so probably about 4 years ago, and probably since I think 2015, I've been listening to it. And when I tell you this one that I'm about to play, somebody is going to get all of their faith restored back into their situation. I can promise you. Some of y'all going to cry. You're going to feel like your heart going to drop to your feet when you hear this story. It is only 2 minutes and maybe 40 something seconds, but it is worth every single second. This has been a staple for me for the last couple of years. And right now it is that. And he's talking about something that happened. And I don't want you to pay attention to the thing that he needed, because the thing that you need can change. It's not necessarily the thing that he needed. Okay. But just put whatever your need is in the blank, because you may not have the needs that he has. But because, again, my needs are similar and some are not. What I'm thinking about now is not necessarily what he's talking about, but the premise of it and how God showed his divine providence supernaturally. It'll blow your mind. And if you don't know, I want you to look up God's providence. I think at some point I actually did a podcast early on when I first started. I think it may be September or August about Providence, if I'm not mistaken. I'll actually go back and check. If anybody listening, if you remember, remind me. But I decided today, instead of me reading the inspirational segment for today, I think it is of much greater importance if I play this segment from The Scroll, and I genuinely, from my heart, want you to be encouraged. And if you like this episode, make sure you hit me up. You let me know that God moved for you, because I promise you, when I first heard this, I got chills and I cried. And there are people that I've shared this with, and they felt the same. And God just began to move because they began to believe, and they expected God to do something supernaturally. So this is called Providence on The Scroll, but I would like to call it supernatural.
We were meeting, our little church meeting in school. And the school told us we were going to have to leave in the next couple of months. And we didn't have any place to go. And so I'm scurrying around where we're going to take a couple hundred people at that point. Someone then told me that there was this little teeny church, A-frame building church, not too far from us, and they were getting ready to sell for a bigger location in the suburbs. It's a changing neighborhood. I knew the pastor, and I went to him, and I said, I heard you were going to sell. He said, yeah, we just had our meeting, and we're going to sell. And the only reason I knew it is because somebody told me in passing, so it was like a passing comment, but it led me over to it. He said, yeah. He said, are you needing a place? I said, yeah. He said, well, we need $200,000 for us to be able to work this deal and move. Well, he might as well say $2 million to us because we didn't have $2,000 in the bank. I mean, we were too young and too poor for that. But he said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 30 days before we put it on the market because we haven't put it on the market yet. Just in case the Lord performs a miracle for you to be able to buy because we'd love to sell it to a Bible teaching church. So I got 30 days to find out $200,000. No bank would loan us money because we were too young, too small, and too new for that. So I was in the northern part of Dallas talking to a friend of mine named Bob. And he was in finance. We just brainstorming. Where can I get $200,000? No bank would loan it to us. While I'm talking to Bob, another guy passes the door, whose name is Bob too, Robert. They office in the same building. And they spoke to each other. And then he kept going. So I'm talking to my friend named Bob. And I noticed this second Bob, who I don't know, is standing at the door listening to our conversation. And you know how irritating it is when somebody's listening who you didn't invite to your conversation and he's there listening? He not only listens, he makes his way into the room and becomes part of the conversation. So I'm really irritated, but I can't really show it because I don't know this guy and I'm still brainstorming. And he gets into the conversation and starts asking questions. I've never seen this man before in my life. At the end of like 45 minutes of questions, he takes out his checkbook and writes out a check for $200,000. I've never met the man before. That's how we got the money to buy the church. So when it comes to money and God's provision, you can't tell me nothing. It's a supernatural moment. Not luck or chance. It wasn't chance, he just happened to be passing by. It's providence.
Thanks for listening to I'm Wired to Inspire podcast at I'mWiredToInspire.com. If you enjoyed the show, spread the word and be sure to hit the 5-star rating on iTunes. For more information on this podcast and inspirational products and services, log on to the inspirationspecialist.life or I'mWiredToInspire.com. And remember to live your authentic purpose. Thanks again and see you next time.